Good morning, everyone. So, this is my third trek to the Valley of Flowers National Park this year. Today, I'm here with a group from the Bangalore. Today's trek was beautiful. I witnessed a lot of new flowers which are getting bloomed just before the beginning of August. And अगर आप लोग वैली ऑफ फ्लावर्स प्लान कर रहे हैं तो यू कैन लाइक विजिट आवर वेबसाइट and you'll get the customized package, the deluxe one, the average package if you want to be in big groups. So let me tell you something about the history of Valley of Flowers. Like Valley of Flowers की discovery कैसे हुई थी, how the Valley of Flowers was discovered. So in 1931 there is a mountain called Mount Kamet जो कि इंडिया का थर्ड हाईएस्ट माउंटेन है. तो दून स्कूल्स के कुछ माउंटेनियर्स और टीचर्स थे, फ्रैंक स्माइथ, आर एल होल्ड्सवर्थ, लॉन्ग स्टाफ, दे वो लोग थे. एंड उन्होंने माउंट कामेट का सक्सेसफुली एक्सपीडिशन कर लिया था. बट ड्यू टू बैड वेदर दे टुक अ डिफरेंट रूट एंड दे फेल इनटू द व्यूंडार वैली. तब तक ये शेपर्ड्स का ग्राउंड होता था, जो चरवाहे होते हैं उनका ग्राउंड्स होता था व्यूंडार वैली का. उसके बाद उन्होंने कहा कि आई हैव नेवर सीन समथिंग लाइक दिस इन माई लाइफ. द फ्लावर्स हियर लाइक प्रिमुला, पोटेंटिला, ब्लू पॉपी, ऑल द ब्यूटिफुल फ्लावर, एस्टर, एरिजिरॉन, all the big flowers, British flowers he saw. और उसके बाद he came here in 1937. He wrote a book called The Valley of Flowers. और उसके बाद से it became famous. After that, Indian government did a lot of things which we should be really grateful. They declared it a national park. They declared it a UNESCO World Heritage Site. So basically, Valley of Flowers में क्या है? It's a national park. 87 स्क्वायर किलोमीटर में ये फैला है, और टिपरा, सॉरी, रिवर बेड, टिपरा जो ग्लेशियर है वो लास्ट पॉइंट है इसका. यहाँ जो रिवर, जो मेजर रिवर है, दैट इज़ कॉल्ड द रिवर यू आर सीइंग बिहाइंड मी, दैट इज़ कॉल्ड पुष्पावती. वो आती है आपके टिपरा ग्लेशियर से. रताबन माउंटेन के नीचे टिपरा ग्लेशियर है, वहाँ से आती है. और वैली ऑफ फ्लावर्स का ट्रैक घांगरिया से 5 से 6 किलोमीटर का है. अगर आपको रिवर बेड जाना है तो आपको एक्स्ट्रा 3 किलोमीटर जाना पड़ेगा. एंड इफ़ यू आर प्लानिंग फॉर ऋषिकेश देन यू शुड प्लान फॉर वैली ऑफ फ्लावर्स एंड हेमकुंड साहिब. तो इट विल बी अ ट्रिप ऑफ 4 days फ्रॉम ऋषिकेश. 3 nights you'll stay in Ghangharia, 1 night you'll stay in Joshimath, and on the 5th day you can return back to Rishikesh or Dehradun, right? So ऋषिकेश से जोशीमठ है 250 किलोमीटर्स. वहाँ से गोविंद घाट है 20 किलोमीटर्स. और गोविंद घाट से एक रोड जाती है बद्रीनाथ को और एक रोड जाती है घांगरिया को. घांगरिया इज़ द बेस कैंप ऑफ वैली ऑफ फ्लावर्स एंड हेमकुंड साहिब. जो भी लोग वैली में या हेमकुंड साहिब जाते हैं, दे come back to Ghangharia to stay in the evening. They come back to Ghangharia. So Ghangharia is also called Govindghat. It's at 10,000 feet above the sea level. और बहुत ही सुंदर विलेज है. फॉरेस्ट डिवीज़न यहाँ पे भी फॉरेस्ट का है. बहुत ही अच्छी तरीके से वैली के रास्ते मेंटेन यहाँ पे हैं. और आप लोग ज़रूर एक बार लाइफ में वैली ऑफ फ्लावर्स का ट्रैक करिए. और वैली ऑफ फ्लावर्स से 2 और ट्रैक स्टार्ट होते हैं. एक होता है कुंठ खाल, विच इज़ जस्ट इन फ्रंट ऑफ मी. बामन धौर के ब्रिज से ऊपर एक रास्ता जाता है कुंठ खाल को, विच कनेक्ट्स बद्रीनाथ टू वैली ऑफ फ्लावर्स. और एक रास्ता जाता है भ्यूंडार खाल का, विच कनेक्ट्स वैली ऑफ फ्लावर्स टू गमसाली, नीति गमसाली वैली, द इंडो चाइना बॉर्डर विलेजेस. तो उसके बाद 1939 में यहाँ पे जॉन लेगी आई, जिनका यहाँ पे ग्रेवयार्ड है. अनफॉर्चुनेटली वो यहाँ पे, शी वॉज अ बॉटनिस्ट, तो वो यहाँ पे फ्लावर्स कलेक्ट करने आई थी, बट शी फेल इनटू अ क्लिफ एंड शी डाइड. यू कैन कॉल इट अ सैक्रिफाइस बिकॉज लॉट ऑफ पीपल.
What a desolate place would be a world without a flower. It would be a face without a smile, a feast without a welcome. Well said by A.J. Ballflower. There is not a person who is unfamiliar with flowers, seen in many shapes, sizes, colors, and most times having distinct aromas. The main function of flowers is that of aiding reproduction. Yet in the human mindscape, flowers have long been admired and used for a variety of purposes, such as beautifying the surroundings, as an offering and religious symbol, as an expression of love and affection. In many cases, they have also been used as food and medicine. Because of their beauty, they have long been the source of inspiration for poets, especially the romantics such as Kalidas, William Wordsworth, and William Blake, as well as visual artists such as Vincent Gogh and Oscar Claude Monet. But leaving aside the flowers in artificial gardens, flowers in the wild have special natural beauty and attraction. They paint the landscape with colors which no artist can replicate. Forbes Watson says that none can have a healthy love for flowers unless he loves the wild ones. Sanskrit, which means abode of snow, as the peaks are covered in snow all around year, running for nearly 2400 kilometers in an arc shape from the Indus Valley to the Brahmaputra Valley. The range is as wide as 400 kilometers in some places. The Himalayan range is the tallest on the planet Earth and is home to some of the highest peaks such as Mount Everest, K2, Nanda Devi, Kamet, and has over 100 peaks which are more than 70 to 100 meters in height. Some of the world's major rivers take birth in Himalayas, such as Holy Ganga, the most revered river in the cultural link of our great country. The mountains have played a major role in the geopolitical aspects of the region, as well as influencing and shaping the colors of Hindus, Buddhists, and Sikhs. The Garhwal Himalayas comprise the noblest and most beautiful mountains. Uttarakhand occupies 17% of India's total land area, with it borders Tibet, Nepal, and Himachal Pradesh. The state is blessed with magnificent glowing glaciers, mighty snow-clad mountains, diverse flora and fauna. It is also an abode of gods, which includes four most sacred Hindu temples, namely Badrinath, Kedarnath, Gangotri, and Yamunotri. Now, Valley of Flowers. An integral part of this range is the Valley of Flowers National Park, located in the Chamoli district of Uttarakhand, which occupies a strategic position in the region. It is situated between temperate and alpine type of climate. Long, severe winters and short, cool summers are the characteristics of this area. This area is covered by snow for a major part of the year. The monsoon reaches the valley and surrounding areas during the third week of June and continues till the second week of September. Now, coming to the history, in Hindu mythology, the name Nandankanan, Garden of Indra, Hindu god of rain, was assigned for the Bhundar Valley, which was known to the local populace as Dwari Bhitar. Locals even today believe that Bhundar Valley is a playground of the fairies and angels. In 1796, Thomas Hardwick explored Garhwal Himalayas and collected a large number of specimens from Alaknanda Valley, but it is unclear whether he visited Bhundar Valley. There is a record to show that Colonel Edmund Smith paid a visit in 1862 for botanical exploration. In 1907, D.G. Longstaff and A.L. Mumm paid a visit to Bhundar Valley and remarked on its enchanting beauty. In 1931, a team of 6 members, Frank Smythe, R.L. Holdsworth, Eric Shipton, C.R. Green, Captain Burney, and E.B. Bjornman was descending after climbing Kamet, the third highest mountain of India. After they descended to Ghamsali village, crossed the Janskar range, which separates Upper Dholi and Alaknanda by Bhundar Pass. Their wish was to explore the mountains at the sources of Alaknanda and Gangotri, the tributaries of holy river Ganga. On the way, they encountered heavy snowfall and rain, which forced them to descend to Bhundar Valley. When they lost height, the weather was warmer. A dense sheet of mist was covering the mountainside. The team paused for a while due to the uncertainty of the route to be followed, and a botanist in the team, R.L. Holdsworth, exclaimed, "Look!" and stretched and his hands pointing towards the directions. Frank Smythe followed the direction, got amused and overwhelmed at the sight of carpet of flowers. The first plant they could chance upon was the blue primula in huge numbers. As they strolled down, they could see androses, saxifrages, geraniums, potentillas, asters, and gentians. They couldn't step forward, they couldn't step forward, they couldn't step forward without crushing a flower. Later, Smythe returned to London and pursued his hobby of gardening. In 1937, he returned to Bhundar Valley on an assignment of mountaineering in Garhwal Himalayas, and with his agenda of collecting seeds, bulbs, tubers and plants. His book Valley of Flowers narrates his experiences in the valley. He writes, "Whether Bhundar Valley deserves the title the Valley of Flowers other will visit, but for me it will always be the Valley of Flowers."